My name is Megan Mueller. This is my third season at Center Grove, and I'm a farmyard team lead. So being a full-time student, it's hard to come in during the week, so weekends are full schedules. I'm here full day on Saturday and most of the day on Sundays. I help the farmyard make sure that everyone gets their breaks. They clock out for lunch. Every employee gets a half-hour break if they're working a full shift, and make sure everyone gets a rotation so they're not stuck at the same place. So I do have a family farm back at home in Northwest Indiana. I wanted to find something in the country, because I always love going to my family farm. For me, being in college, it's a place for me to just kind of unwind, relax from school. And so this is kind of like a place where I can just clear my mind and not focus on what school or homework I have. Just like getting away from Ames, because it's a hustle bustle town. I'm not a city person, so I get paid a lot more than I did at the university working as a TA. My school schedule, taking 17 credits in college is a heavy workload, but also coming here to work, kind of distresses me, and then I can kind of focus on my job.
Worked my way up from donut fryer and got over to start mixing and become an oven runner, and then eventually bakery manager and bakery supervisor, and just been doing it my whole life. This is 38 years I've been doing this. I live on a farm and it just feels more like home coming here. Come in and get started on making donuts, usually the first thing we do, and then bake off pies and get those ready for the store shelf. And then we start pie production. With our flexibility, we are busy during the fall season, and then in the off season, we're more flexible coming in when we want to. And all the way from 14-year-olds all the way up to people in their mid-70s. And it's a joy to work with all of them. They all bring something different to the table. And it's fun having younger kids in. You get to see a little different view of the world. And then the older ones have a completely different view of the world too. So,
my name's Joe Rumbaugh. I'm a hayride driver, and I've worked here 13 seasons, I think. My wife and I both retired in 2007. Prior to that, I'd worked 39 years at John Deere. So we've been retired for a few years, and we had some free time, and I think both of us were thinking maybe we needed to do something to take up some of that time. So we thought, yeah, that'd be a fun thing to do. I'm thinking it'd be the one season. Here it is 13 years later, and we're still doing it. And I enjoy being here, and it's just a pleasure to work here. All the different people you get to interact with. We have obviously a lot of repeat customers. We have new customers, especially the little kids. They come running down full of energy and excitement, and they're all excited to go. So probably the people that we get to interact with is the best part.
My name is Peyton Schiller. I have been here for 3 years, and I'm a team lead. I have more of a construction background, but I also have a background working in daycare. So there's days we could be bottle feeding baby goats, or I can be helping a kid down the slide, or I could be working on a fence. It's a mix of all the worlds I've had together. So the food is amazing, but I love the atmosphere. It is family owned, but they really do make it feel like it's family owned. You're a part of the family. So they do treat us really well, to a harvest party at the end of the season, to food and beverages and stuff, and we get free, tools, vacations, TVs. It's a great time just to relax and rewind and meet with people that work here that you haven't seen a lot. So it's really nice. You be a lifeguard on land. You just make sure kids and adults are following the rules. It's not very hard, and you get compensated pretty well for it. And then construction kind of took my life away, and I just wanted to come back to just helping with kids and being around. Just being around kids. That's what I want to do in life. So
it's a fun place to work, and so I'd say give it a try. Come out. If you don't like the position that you're in, they're more than willing to move you someplace else and let you try something different. I'm sure you'll find a fit here, and it's a fun place to work.